Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this, which I forgot to load up properly, is 2 Point Hospital. Some success! The developers actually listened, and they have finally added copy-paste. No! Do not eat the streamer! You're lucky I can't respond right now. Actually, yes I can! Ha! Now what are you gonna do? Huh? What are you gonna do now? You're in the sky! Ha! Out of here! That it was, Neon. That it was. Really? Do I have to put you in timeout? I will build you a timeout box. There, you're in the timeout box. You have no proof. And yes, I can do that, Lady Divine. I just did. Somebody should try. Oh, you still. Yeah, you did try attacking him. When he gets all the stuff. Yeah, he is about that right height. I guess you guys will just have to hurry up and grab him before he does. Alright, back to Smogley. Alright, so the doctor is still working, but the nurse went for a quick coffee break, it looks like. Oh, you can do that?! Since when?!
Has been sighted in the hospital.
Back in the box with you! I had no idea that could be done! I guess there really is no jail on here. Higher wall, I can do that. We shall build a wall. Alright, that should be high enough. Oh wait, did he actually just jump over it? I missed what happened. There.
Assistant to reception.
Oh, that's what he did. I see. Clever, Ajax. Clever.
Nurse required in chromotherapy.
Oh, crap. Do I have anybody that knows? Yeah, it's a little buggy. None of it's perfect. So I'm not surprised that he just popped out. There. Maha! 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 So where is the copy-paste function then? I suppose I should figure that out. Now it's heist time. Why did the game get all quiet? Great, Ajax, you broke my music. Yeah, that's good enough.
Holistics Environmental Medicine and Pharmaceuticals, the company's healthcare branch, also known as HEMP, has announced its hospitals will now be completely free of palm oil. Holistics will now use orangutan oil in all its medicine instead.
Doctor's GP's office.
New illness, crossbones discovered. Skeletal rage, sometimes triggered by piracy. Requires a fracture ward. Ajax, what did you do? Oh, for the love of... How? There's a cooldown on changing your avatar. I know. Ah. Fine. I will give him one. Over here. There. Let's see you get out of that one.
Hello, Razim.
Hi there.
And how are you?
Ah, hurting, honestly.
What, honestly? Sorry?
Hurting.
No.
Really, Flaming Angel?
Well, you have him having those accesses for something.
There!
Excuse me.
There, Ajax. Let's see you get out of it this time. Probably still will. But, you got a new jail.
I gotta do jail, huh? Or who has to do jail? What are you playing?
I am playing 2 Point Hospital.
Worth 2 points only, huh?
Oh, it's a very valuable game for sure. I've been greatly enjoying it. Let's make this a little taller. There. I believe that is a satisfactory setup. And there's a little space in the top so I can do this. Oh crap!
It doesn't sound like it was a very good idea.
Somehow I apparently managed to put Lady Divine into jail with the bomb. I don't know how that happened. There, you're free again.
Is it good to talk about the some RP plans while you're streaming?
Yeah.
What was it?
And people are all dying.
No.
Night fever is discovered, a psychiatric condition leading to spontaneous outbreaks of dancing, caused by prolonged exposure to mirror balls.
there is danger in reflecting on one's own soul for too long.
Yeah. Doing better now.
Good.
There's supposedly a queue for this place, but nobody's actually coming to it.
So what do you am I good to talk about the RP plans here?
Yes.
Cool. So I told you a little bit about the Drake Como.
Maintenance announcement. Plants
Um,
need water.
The Silver Sing are a race of what was once elves. They had they were elves that actually practiced the shadow magic or dark arts. So they had a very, very strict discipline system with it and very defined rules in respects to the corrupting factor that the dark arts tend to have in people. In other words, having a healthy respect for that.
Okay.
So the elves did not appreciate it because of the elves being elves. They're generally not well. They don't look well upon those types of magics. And so these group of elves that was training in this magic were exiled.
Okay.
In their exile, they found themselves at one point wandering the desert,
Doctor required.
dying of thirst, when they came across a canyon that had a river running through it. In their desperate state, they didn't bother to check the water for any arcane elements, and really, who would? In that condition. Especially, so they drank from the waters from the canyon, and it ended up transforming them. It made them have raptorine features like Jurassic Park rather than the actual Velociraptor fossil with the feathers. And one of the other things that came upon them was that their nature with the dark arts actually had been amplified, and it helped them quite a good deal. They were able to shift between a
Anir,
form.
this lore is well, explain a bit more about what you're on about for those that are watching and can therefore hear you.
Okay, so this is a race of people that I have created for my own RPGs and my tabletop system. So there are things in effect like magic and curses and medieval warfare, etc. Silver Sing are a race of elves which are a tall race of basically Legolas. If you have seen Lord of the Rings, you would know who Legolas is. Basically humanoids with knifey ears, and they are usually fairly in tune with nature. There are a couple of lore exceptions in various different creations. In D&D, the Drow are arguably not so much that way. And so what we're discussing is the race of Silver Sing who were once elves, who fell under a curse from drinking the waters through this canyon. And while this curse had some beneficial properties and saved them from a death of thirst, dehydration, it also made it so that they are dependent on the waters for life. Only the waters that are touched by this curse would actually give them the hydration their body needs.
So, I'm sure you're not gonna like this, but it's sounding a lot like the Blood Elves from World of Warcraft. Or really just Warcraft, period.
Really?
They were in there before. Yeah. They are dependent on the waters of the Sunwell. And once they... No, Ajax, you're not getting out of... No, Neon, stop! God damn it, Neon!
I never really paid much attention to the lore of World of Warcraft. I played the strategy games, but I mainly played them for the strategy element of it and fantasy more than the story.
The story is top-notch, in my opinion. I really enjoy the lore that they've built for this world.
Well, aside from the water being them being dependent on the waters from the shadow crystals, is there any other similarities between that and the Blood Elves? Because I know there is a bit of cultural similarity between them and the Drow.
I mean, they're elves. So that is a similarity.
That's debatable. They came from elves, but at this point they wouldn't be identifiable as an elf.
Looking for a fun day out for
But yeah,
all the
technically
family,
they would
I
still
guess. Come
be
to Crockle
elves.
Bay Zoo
At least somewhere in the
and
genetics.
see stunt monkeys, whale pigs.
I didn't know
Adventure
that
tigers.
about the Blood Elves. But anyway,
Crockle Bay Zoo. Almost no visitor fatalities for 2.5 weeks.
Almost no fatalities for 2.5 weeks.
This is 2 Point Radio.
as far as society goes, they're extremely disciplinarian. They, as I said, they have a extreme need for discipline within their society, so that the arts that they control, which they view as very dangerous still, do not get used for means that they wouldn't approve of. At least as best as they can. There are rogues, but rogues that are trained in the arts is rare.
Toilets need routine
Okay.
servicing.
The raising of the children is very much a community effort. There is there are independent mated couples that may choose to raise their eggs with themselves and within the family, but more often than not, they end up having a community nest.
Eggs? Nests?
They end up having a communal nest. A nest that the entire community would actually lay their eggs in, and the young would be raised by the community rather than the family unit.
Interesting. I'm
It's
gonna
through.
cancel this. Sorry,
No worries. I'm just, if you're talking or if I hear the game talking, I'm gonna be quiet. Go quiet.
oh, I don't have the audio coming through my Discord, or through Discord at the moment. Okay,
Yeah, not much
you-
need to pay attention to the vocals.
Learn a quality. Yeah, it's not that much of a. It's not
Story
that
game.
involved of a game, as far as story and stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
there. And you start training.
Hey, what are you two lazy bone citizens over here doing? Go over here and chop down this tree and harvest the wood like good little slaves who are. I'm playing
you-
Age of Mythology.
Ah, that's a game I've always wanted to get into, but just never got around to it.
Do you have it?
I have the game, but I haven't gotten into it. No.
It is a game worthwhile.
Doctor needed in GP's office.
I used to play this throughout my teenage years.
There, another
In
nurse.
the news today, a group of
don't need
backpackers
you.
have been airlifted out of Tumble Ridge after spending a week wandering the woods. Then another week stranded on the edge of a cliff. It seems nobody broke anything or tried to eat anybody else. So that counts as a successful trip in my book.
How did the treatment fail?
Doctor to Pan's lab, please.
They literally do not have a turtle head anymore. How is that a failed treatment? Oh yeah, welcome to this game. It's ridiculous and a lot of fun. There. Getting them all trained up. I guess I don't actually need 3 staff in this room.
Doctor required in head office.
Now, if one of my janitors would finally clean up this piss puddle,
Training course completed.
literally it has been sitting here since the start of the game, and I can try and put a plant on top of it, and it just moves.
Sounds like a bizarre game.
It is a bizarre game. It's a very fun game. But that is just something that's simply broken. It's not supposed to
Yeah.
be doing that.
No, it's not.
Oh, did you make the map for Riseroth then, Neon? I assume that's who you were. What you? I mean, I sent him to you, so I would assume that's who. What who you were helping? Riseroth's also going to be starting a campaign in the near future.
Oh, cool. But no, I haven't been talking to him.
Neon.
Oh, Neon. Yeah, I did give him some pointers, some
okay.
ideas, but with my limited knowledge of D&D 5th, which is what he's basing it on, I wasn't able to help him completely, but I was able to give him some ideas based on some real-life examples and other logical things that would work. But anyway, I was talking about the Silvers thing. Yeah, they're very much a community-based, and then the parts of it that are very much like the Drow is mainly 2 things. 1, their extreme discipline, and 2, they are very much a matriarchy.
Okay.
Um,
Doctor needed
they
psychiatric.
but the thing is that while they are a matriarchy, the males are not as subjugated as the Grawl make their males. There are some males even that are considered as leaders within the community, like Moshu Demon Song, and he is probably one of their greatest experts in demonomancy and necromancy that they got.
Oh, interesting. There.
And then one of the Silversing's core beliefs within their own motivations is more of a ideology of the balance of everything, not just good and evil, but all the in-betweens as well. And they will go from realm to realm and try to keep things balanced. If there's too much good in the world, they will start bringing in some evil. If there's too much evil, they'll start bringing in some good. If there's one
they're
side
druids.
that's stronger than the other, they're going to start supporting the weaker side. because and it's all done under the belief that in balance between good and evil comes progression and comes development. It helps the society to actually develop and evolve as it should when there isn't a one-sided conflict going on.
Okay.
Good creates complacency, whereas evil just creates depression, neither one of which is productive towards the advancement of any society.
Yeah.
Training course complete.
It's actually sounding very in-depth and actually really good. Honestly, a little surprised.
I need to turn down my game a little bit. There are certain Silversings that do prefer and try to encourage either good or evil a little bit more. They also do have tools to even destroy worlds or even entire realms, though such a drastic measure is extremely costly. There needs to be at least about 300 to 500 of their number in performing in a ritual, and these 300 to 500 Silversing understand that undergoing this ritual also means that their lives are forfeit, because what happens at the end of the ritual is that a necrotic void starts to form, and the necrotic void does is it consumes all energy with it, all energy around it, and it doesn't matter who you are. If you're in a necrotic void, you're going to be affected, most likely dead.
Lovely.
Because no one can live without the energy within their own molecules. It also uses that energy to expand, so it will continue growing if it's not contained. But there's only been a small handful of times where the Silversing actually ever used this method because the destruction of a place is reserved for those places that have grown so one-sided that there really isn't any hope for the other side coming back. So the instances of it needing to be done are extremely rare.
You want a level 4 fluid analysis, huh?
Doctor needed in GP's
Oh,
office.
another thing about my realms, dragons don't just have the one treasure hoard. They have a treasure hoard, but they also have a life hoard. And in reality, the life hoard is for them more sacred than the treasure hoard, because the life hoard holds mementos throughout their life. One of the greatest crimes in Dragon or Dracomo society is the theft of items from a dragon's life hoard. Because essentially, you're stealing a part of their life. And for those viewers that are just now joining the Dracomo or another race of mine that I have made, they're an anthro-draconic race that they do have strong magic potential, but they typically only hail from one or two of 6 elements: water, earth, air, fire, life, and death. Life and death are not as the life and death element in my realm is not necessarily a good or evil thing. It is more of the fact that life deals with healing or more what is typically considered good and benevolent, but death just is. The two of them balance out to help further the development of all life. And without death, without life, then life in itself would go to stagnant.
Well,
that makes any
Harassing?
sense.
Honestly, you lost me a bit, but
Augusta Follicle.
Okay,
has
I'm trying to
called
think of
with
how to
her
best
nice
phrase
words
this.
of the day.
I guess I mean I
Sprinkle a
do
little
kind of
magic
get it,
on your
really.
breakfast and give
Just
flight to your soul all
Through the
day.
study of the death
My
element,
sentiment,
there's
Augusta,
actually a
that
lot
we
of
don't
things
condone
within it
the
that
taking
can
of
help
illegal
with
substances on
healing,
2 Point Radio.
which isn't typically something thought of when you look at
Training
death.
course complete.
But the more you understand about ailments, diseases, etc., then the more you can help and theorize how to heal it.
Calling nurse.
yeah, that makes
Um,
sense.
None of these, neither of these,
Once-
none of the elements are inherently evil.
Okay. 1-star hospital. Ah, Smogly. I always forget about dear old Smogly. I do not thank you for reminding me of its existence. My compliments on the development of your surgical practices, although it is rather base as far as practices go. If you're going to insist on rummaging around inside of people, do remember to wash your hands. Continue tinkering with innards for more rewards, or go elsewhere and expand your organization. Yours fragrantly, Tarquin Foxbridge, Health Minister. Cool!
He sounds a little bit snooty. Or is it just the voice you gave him? I wonder.
No, he's snooty. He is very snooty. I just reflect that as well in the voice that I gave him.
I like it.
Because, yeah, he is extremely snooty. So a clock.
Okay, I'm gonna send my army out here to crush this resistance.
It looks like it crashed, Lady Divine. One moment. Let me get it back up. There we go. You're all back.
Welcome back. I think I might be a little too tired to really talk too much about it, though.
That's fine. You can still hang out.
Yeah.
Enjoy the game. It really is a fantastic game. I am very pleased with how they pulled it off. And a trash bin there. Why not? I'll put a server in here. And I just needed one.
Tired of thinking for yourself? Wish you could donate all your money? Aha! Join the Orb Foundation today. The Orb is the perfect shape and the
I thought I
perfect
was hearing
solution.
something, but I guess not.
More 2 Point, more often. This is 2 Point Radio.
Training course complete. Class dismissed. Doctor to make a scan, please.
Train 20 staff, huh? Well, I will train this staff member. Actually, I'll train this one first. Let's give you general practice 1. From Dr. Rupert Syrup. Yay! Yes, I will accept the ward. challenge.
You are victorious.
You're number one. Hey!
We get to see the giant Minotaur die.
What giant minotaur?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about your game.
Yep.
Nurse wanted on the ward.
I'm getting a bunch of these dual trained doctors, which isn't bad.
Nurse required in chromotherapy.
Quite the opposite. I actually like having all of these doctors that are trained in multiple places so they can work when I have somebody going on break. None of these nurses are particularly useful to me.
Nurse required in fluid analysis.
You would be perfect for that. Bum, ba, 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 ba.
This is Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. And once again, I, Sir Nigel Bickleworth, bid you a very cordial welcome to my humble show. For the next few hours, I shall endeavor to
Humble.
enlighten your grey little lives.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-doo-doo. Yeah, I'll grab her. Why not?
The patient has expired.
Another staff training room. I suppose. Treatment 2, sure. From the guest trainer. Why did I put it in that room? Oh, because that one's done. Okay. Yo, learn general practice then. No, you're good with what you've got. Show me what you've got.
Never.
Do it anyway.
What will you pay me?
Absolutely nothing.
Then what's my motivation to serve an overlord like you?
Life.
I
Death.
value my freedom more than that.
Well, then you're dead.
I died free.
No, you did not.
I got what I wanted.
No, you did not.
How do you know?
Because I said so.
The internet says a lot of stuff. Doesn't mean it's all true.
But I am God.
No, you're not. It is the manager of the hotel or hospital.
Prove it.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Do you get a paycheck?
No, actually.
Why don't you get a paycheck if you run the hospital?
Because everything gets invested back into the hospital. Anir is intensifying.
That statistic.
Anir is intensifying his tea sipping.
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
Yeah, it's like just funky lounge music.
It's a radio station. And I have attained a kitty.
Routine servicing.
Hello,
People
kitty.
You
say
have
to
a
me,
kitty.
"Sir Nigel, how do you find the fortitude to continue such excellent work day after day?" And I reply, because I have been bestowed the gift of broadcasting by some divine force, you simple peasant. One does what one is born to do, and I was born to play the Snake's tune.
Oh no! Staff. Which one's angry?
Course complete. Class dismissed.
This one? Ow! Cat! That's... Go take a break.
Beware of the cat's claws.
Oh wait, that's not the one. Oops!
Janitor called.
Barney Digestive, that's the one. Take a break. Pick you up, deposit you into... there. And he'll be happy in no time.
Yeah, I ain't gonna save and quit my game.
Attention. Urinating anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
But what if it's in the toilet?
Still not tolerated.
Damn, you get punished for doing it right, even.
Well, yeah. Well, what did you expect?
What's a man to do when the call of nature comes?
Hold it. Duh.
Indeed, is a hospital of hard knocks. Thought people would go there to get healed, not to feel so desperate.
Good patients, please use the toilets provided.
Anyway, Razim, I'll talk to you later, okay?
Alright, well, thanks for coming by. Have a good night.
Thank you for having me. You have a good day.
You too. That sounds delicious, Anir. Where's mine?
Doctor's GP's office.
I need to add Windows. There we go. Now I need... Oh, hey, you.
Nurse needed.
You are
Opening
nice.
chromotherapy.
Ah, no, grab you.
You may have heard at some point over the course of your lives that it is improper to end a sentence with a preposition. Bosh and piffle, I hear you say. Yet it is undoubtedly true. Unless you wish to sound like a barbarian, you will never again utter a phrase such as, "This isn't advice I'm going to listen to."
Jeez, those things are... Oh, they make me cringe.
Injection room.
What, kitty? Huh? What? What?
Surgery calling doctor.
Yes, it does, Rise Roth. Wait, guys, do remember that it is September, meaning that this particular month we do have Twitch is doing a little promotion where if you get a gift subscription to the channel, then the gift receiver can renew for only $1, and the full support still comes to the channel. Ow! 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 Freaking cat. Let's see, Ward Management 3. We have 2 trainees.
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually. Yearly review imminent.
I need to build a research lab, I think. Except I really don't have the money for it. We pay that one.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine services.
Let's do a research.
VIP arriving. Please prioritize their amusement over patient well-being.
Cat, what are you doing? She is now standing on me and thoroughly investigating the microphone.
Maintenance required in psychiatry.
Cat! Ow. What are you doing? Do your cheeks itch? Is that it? You want me to eat your cheeks? Huh? You like your cheeks being itched?
Assistant required in reception.
Yeah. Oh crap. Pause for a moment. Yeah, she's been sitting here for a bit. Having her here is really making my job difficult. Of course, that's probably the point. She most likely planned that. She is a cat, and as Anir can undoubtedly attest, that is exactly what cats do. No, I don't want to stop editing. I guess I'll trim it down a bit. Staff, nurses, pay review. Well, they're all happy with their pay. It's this one. There. That should satisfy. As she just runs out. Where are you going? Okay. You're off now. Too many claws.
Doctor wanted in research.
Great. I'm glad you decided to stay. Yay! Made somebody happy at least.
You're listening to Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Bungle Meditech has announced a major breakthrough in the cure for baldness, though they have refused to share any details. One wonders if this has anything to do with the explosion in Blyton, which saw a forest of hair spring up overnight.
Doctor's GP's office.
I know what I'll do. Actually, do I have anybody that already knows research? Nope. So let's hire an outside. Cheapest one I can get would be this one. Research. Her. Start training. There's actually a lot more that goes into designing a world than just what most people realize. Greetings and salutations. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, yes.
It's me, the guy the stream likes the most. A statement that will never be proven wrong.
Guys, say you don't like him.
No, say you do like me the most.
I will give 50 Z coins to everybody that says they don't like him. Not really. I'm not gonna give it out for that.
Doctor
These coins aren't worth making me sad.
Well, maybe.
See, my
Damn it.
blackmail of Rizeroth has paid off with his neutral statement.
Damn it, Rizeroth. You're fired.
You could always make him a better map.
I don't have time to make my own maps.
I do.
Well, you having time doesn't help me right now with making you feel... I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that.
Inadequate.
Sure. We'll go with that one.
You get so much kudos in this game. It makes me kind of wonder. It makes me think that you can just unlock everything quite easily way before the end of the game hits.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to be able to. Unlock everything, that is. Speaking of...
Yeah, cactus requires less water but is less attractive, and roses are the most attractive, probably most attractive object in the game, but require watering constantly.
Yeah. Kind of, the way that it works.
Yeah, I've slowly tried to phase out my dependency on plants.
Except that you can't put things in the middle of the hallway very easily.
You just have to think outside the box.
Other than, you know, plants.
Well, you're using things that go in the middle of the hallway right now.
Yeah, but they don't do that much in the way of attractiveness. Like, look at that tiny little spot that lit up. As opposed to, you know, the sunflower.
That's why I use display skeletons as, like, pillars.
I mean, I don't really have too many problems with achieving good attractiveness or with having my plants watered.
Oh, you were talking about plants. Sorry, I thought you were talking about yourself.
What? Why are you
I have
trying
no
to insult
problem
me?
achieving high attractiveness.
I know I'm not attractive. I'm ugly. Big, fat, and ugly.
Toilets are apparently really ugly in this.
Have you ever walked into a bathroom and been like, gee, that is a beautiful toilet?
Yeah, but I didn't walk into a bathroom and go, oh, I'm gonna hurl into toilet. No. The only thing that could detract me from the hideousness was the constant paintings. Oh, I guess that's what bathroom graffiti is for. It raises the attractiveness of a bathroom. I don't know, the dependency on accoutrements kind of puts me off because I see most hospitals are like there, but if this game is to be believed, like you have to practically make your hospital half museum.
Yeah, pretty much. That is kind of the way this game is.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Oh, Lady Divine, getting the stars sometimes feels like pure luck.
Nah, they're not too bad.
You just have to, like...
Oh, you're talking about those stars.
Yeah. Not the hospital stars. Those are easier.
It's not pure luck.
You just have to time it to the delay.
Which usually isn't that bad.
Don't forget that there has been like 3 separate occasions where I actually got the star and it just decided no I didn't, and the star just went through my character. So there is some luck to it.
Nah.
This star just didn't like me.
See? The stars don't like you.
It's just like Mother. Wow, this popcorn I have is really good.
Need to get a... I need to get a new... Or I need to go to the movies more.
Announcement. Automated snack machines being restocked
We
in
actually
May.
made this on the stove, and we do have a popcorn maker in the basement.
I've got a... Oh, perfect. It's done. Let's fire you.
You did it!
Are you the one? Yes, you are. Jobs.
Surgery. Calling nurse.
On my research for you.
Sophie Nova,
Nothing
CEO
else.
of Bungle Technologies, went on a tour of the county's many hospitals. If I know anything about Miss Bungle, she was probably there to mock their primitive, outdated equipment.
All the people dying.
Oh, the single ladies! Oh, the single ladies lost their husbands in this. I can do anything.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets.
You
need
okay?
I was actually going for something else, but then I noticed I was accidentally doing the beat of a different song. I was like, oh no, now I have to go through with it. It's like the opposite of that like 2-team thing where I ended up saying something. I was like, whoa, abort! Abort! the plus side, your cure rate's pretty good. 75%, that's about... It's almost how high of a chance you have of survival if you were shot in a hospital. Oh wait, it's 65%. Never mind. They want you to have 75%.
Stop mocking me! It's
I didn't even
my
do it on
fault.
purpose this time.
I'm doing the best I can.
Anyway, your survival rate will increase as long as you can get the lines moving quickly.
I know. That is
And-
the biggest difficulty in this game, is keeping things moving quickly. Alright, Prestige 4.
Yeah.
Now
you need
I
to
can
keep,
put
some
in
of the...
Nurse wanted in fluid analysis.
that, and this, and that between, and a bench.
Oh, I thought you put a bench in front of a door, and I was like, wait, how the heck did you do that?
Mad science.
Ah.
Mahaha! 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 Yeah, that's right. I went there. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. That's what you're gonna do about it. I will hire you. And I'll hire you.
They said he was
I
too
think the
old.
general idea I can get
They said he looked ridiculous.
is that you want GPs
But when the
to
world
take
needs
people
a
in,
hero.
but then you also want to make sure that the diagnosis
A
rooms are
hero must
nearby,
put on his
at least in
spandex.
one space, and you can put the
This summer,
the
Roderick
places
Cushion returns as Perilous
that actually
Spandex.
cure further
Yeah.
away.
Perilous Spandex 5, a stretch too far.
You can put like GPs offices near diagnosis places.
I've
This
got an emergency for curing people with animal magnetism. And yet I haven't run into any of them yet, and so I'm a little loath to
Calling for
build
attendant to
one
combat ghost, please.
when, you
Can
know,
people even get that disease on this map, or is it only for that emergency?
I think it's only for that emergency. And that's why I don't want to do it.
Yeah, then just cancel it so you can get a new emergency.
Well, you can get more than one emergency going at a time.
Huh.
Maintenance required in Pan's lab.
I just love that all these emergency patients were emergency diagnosed before they even got to you.
Oh yeah, that is a great feature, isn't it? I don't want to do this, but at the same time, I do need the money.
I like to imagine it's because your hospital has a deal
Nurse needed
with
in chromotherapy.
the ambulance workers.
You like to imagine some dark dealings. Munch, crunch. Meanwhile, I starve.
That's why I wish I had a few teleportation devices.
Dude, I think we all do.
Yeah, but I think you want it to teleport food to you.
Well, yeah. Did you think I was gonna share food with people? No, I would. If I could.
reported in Panslav.
Ain't good enough for me. Item. Bench. 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 Actually, I will sell that one.
Yeah, like this
And
Friday.
replace it with bookcase.
Yeah, like this Friday, apparently they've been feeling sorry for me. I think it's because they think I've been skipping supper because they haven't eaten anything I like. So they decided to make a bunch of foods they'll know I'll like. So they make pizza, homemade pizza, and then they make tacos with
is
Dorito
they?
shells. People at my house, and then they made burritos.
This week, I headed to the Pointy Mountains for my...
What is with all of these nurses that are
If you're
injection
in the plans of
rooms?
Staying at the Underlook Hotel, I must warn you, be prepared to hear typewriter noises throughout the night. As if that weren't bad enough, there's blood coming off elevators and ghosts everywhere. Hardly a restful stay, I'm sure you'll agree.
Fine, I'll hire that one.
Make sure to kick out nurses you don't need so that you can get, like, replenish them.
Oh, I do. You mean reject the, application. Let me check in a second, Anir. Motivation, why not?
Also, if anyone here is becoming a doctor, remember that the nurses actually have more experience than you, and the typical nurse has more experience treating patients than even the most experienced doctor.
Actually, that is rather accurate.
Yeah, I had to watch a whole series on it. Well, not a whole series, but I watched this guy, and he's a doctor, and he basically goes like, one of the things you have to kind of learn is that the nurses are essentially the lifeblood of a hospital. If a nurse says something to you, you should listen. Yeah, he also was watching a TV show where a doctor, like a doctor in training, couldn't find a vein for a main line. So we got another doctor, and the doctor who was watching it, I know I'm saying doctor a lot, was like, in real life, you wouldn't get another doctor to help you, you would get a nurse. Nurses are typically even better than doctors in finding veins.
Yeah, that's because their doctors aren't specifically trained in that, whereas nurses are.
It's not exactly that. It's that nurses have to do it like maybe 50 times every day.
Well, that as well. But nurses are actually trained in drawing blood and stuff, whereas doctors tend to be trained in other things. That is how it is.
Doctors have to learn it too, but they don't have to learn. They
As
don't really
much.
have to specialize in it. I think it's mostly if they have to, they can do it. You know, in the same way that an adult would lose to a fifth grader in fifth grade lessons.
Are you smarter than a fifth grader, you mean?
Yeah, but to admit that show
I-
kind of cheats a little.
I missed the animal magnetism thing before. It's apparently caused by mutated pheromones and or cheap deodorant.
I actually used to use Irish Spring deodorant and then quickly stopped because one ingredient, I don't know what it is, caused me to get rashes. So just imagine.
Hey, Blue Queen, good to see you. Sorry,
Honestly,
didn't mean to
the
interrupt
state
you.
of this radio station is deplorable
That's
at
alright.
times.
Blue Queen, I'm your
Half
favorite
obliged to
guy,
speak to the
right?
janitor about it. In
No.
fact, I should call upon Mr. Henry Jobsworth, the
Say no.
county's health and safety inspector.
Say no,
yes.
Blue Queen.
Close personal friend of mine to make his
Come
own
on!
assessment. I'll let you
Favorite
know
guy
how I get
here,
on.
say yes.
Training course completed.
Oh,
Well, I didn't succeed on the curing patients with turtle head.
yeah, I didn't succeed in getting Blue Queen of Dragons to admit I'm the best person.
Ha ha ha! I mean, I am the wiener. I don't know. I just do not know what I am doing with this life. It is a sad, miserable existence.
One of these days, just as a joke, we're just gonna have to have me, like, pretend that I am, like, stealing your stream and pretending to be you. Or just not even doing that, just saying I stole your stream. It's like,
You do realize that you saying that on stream means that we can never do it, right?
hey guys, what did we just say 10 seconds ago? You sure about that, Sim?
Turlix is above me. Really?
Where? Are you saying Turlex is the best guy? You need to get Turlex in here to settle this once and for all that I'm the best guy. Turlex, where are you?
Turlix is trying to get raised from intern to full staff again. So
Oh.
unfortunately, he would not be able to back anybody up except for me. Since I kind of controlled his fate.
I have just spoken
Now
to
let me see if
Mr.
he's
Henry
even online.
Jobsworth, the county's health and safety inspector, to report
No, he's not.
Point Radio's lack of hygiene. But I was told he's too busy visiting hospitals.
How is the best person
I suggest
supposed
the
to be
inspector
obviously the
re-examines
best
his
person?
priorities.
He won't come
In the
alive.
meantime, here's another dreadful tune.
Ba ba
Don't be-
ba ba ba.
Doesn't being half dragon mean that you can be like all fuzzy, but also really warm? So like when it's cold, you can put Riseroth in your bed, and he'll like keep it warm for you.
Yes, that's exactly what it means.
It means they're very popular with cats.
Well, Aniri, are half dragons very popular with you? I mean, we have a cat here to ask.
Nurse wanted
I'm not part
fluid
cat.
analysis.
I mean, what? still wish lycanthropy made these guys turn into werewolves.
The health minister is arriving.
Oh, my surgeons just killed a person.
But your survival, okay. No, wait, yeah. I think 80% is your survival rate if you're shot in the heart while in the hospital.
I'm gonna hurt you.
That was a compliment.
And why did you make it sound like an insult?
Because you're insecure?
Shh. Not supposed to reveal my weakness.
I think it should start like a thing where people with surgery problems will come in here.
They said he was too old. They said he looked ridiculous. But when the world needs a hero must put on his spandex. This summer, Roderick Cushion returns as Perilous Spandex in Perilous Spandex 5, A Stretch Too Far.
Hey, I am
This is 2 Point Radio.
succeeding.
How did that happen?
Magic, really. And witchcraft.
Well, it's because... And because I'm
The
actually
patient has
playing.
expired.
I'm just joking, I would have already won. Oh my god.
Yes, what can I do
Whoever-
for you?
Whoever was fighting that boss should feel ashamed of themselves.
What?
Henier and Blue Queen of Dragons lost to Jack of Lames. I don't know how they'll go on.
Somehow they will live on.
It's just such a devastating blow.
Plants need water. We're close to award season.
Yeah, award season. Hey, I got Best Research Hospital this year.
I don't even know what you're researching. Oh yeah, money.
Well, I'm researching upgrading
Maintenance
the
announcement. Automated
plunger.
stations need restocking manually.
turbo plunger, to be precise.
Ah.
You know, I haven't actually needed a pharmacy this entire level.
You sure? Highlight a pharmacy and oh wait, you never built one.
Exactly. I never bothered
Wow.
building one because I didn't think I'd need it, and well, I was correct. I don't need it.
It's a world where the opiate crisis could never exist.
Gee. What do you mean, Blue Queen? I'm obviously playing 2 Point Hospital. I want Surgery 3. Oh, hey, I already have somebody trained in it. Gonna mean have nobody working in surgery for a bit, but oh well.
Doctor wanted in research. Doctor to Pan's lab, please.
I will say I'm thinking of doing some War for the Overworld after this, though.
Maintenance
You only
announcement.
want to do it
Toilets
if
need
you
routine
found out guards
servicing.
are actually torture people.
No, I want to do it because it's a fantastic game.
Yeah, it's a pretty good game. I also need to find out the sacrifice combinations, so I will look that up.
Sacrifice combinations?
You can get a temple, and they have a thing where you
Oh.
can
Urinating
sacrifice
anywhere in the
people.
hospital will not be tolerated.
Yeah, that.
But apparently,
Oh, this copy paste function makes my life so much easier.
Doctor to make a scan.
Seriously, so much better.
anyway, apparently there are combinations you can do to get specific units.
Oh?
Yeah, it's really interesting. Even some bosses.
Interesting. I did not know about that. I know there are a lot of hidden stuff in the game. And it's really cool.
You're on the air with Ricky Hawthorne. Well, actually, I'm the one who's on the air. You're just listening to me being on the air. You're listening to the air.
We are listening to the air. That is level 3.
Head office calling doctor.
Yeah, it's because version 2.0 added sacrifices, and if you get the combinations right, you can get certain things. Apparently, sacrifice. I won't tell you that one.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, if sacrificing 3 vampires gets you a Democorn baby.
Office.
Huh. Intriguing. Alright, start another training course with nurse. For course, treatment 3. I have no internal doctors or nurses that know it, so external it is. Staff. Pay. Satisfy all pay requests. Promote.
Nurse needed in surgery.
Let's see. Chief Nurse for Ward Management 3. Because I have 2 others that can use that.
A ghost has been sighted in the hospital.
Yeah, like apparently you can do certain combinations to get Empire units, but none I can see you can get without using Empire units.
Nurse to chromotherapy, please.
So I need Empire units to get Empire units.
Yeah.
That seems inefficient to me.
Today's weather report. The sun is out again. It may
Yeah.
be obscured by dark clouds, but I'm pretty sure the sun is right there behind them. And really, just think of the marvel that is the sun.
But it
Every
can be
single
used to
day
get,
without fail, it
Empire
shows up to
units that
light
aren't
up our
in
streets, warm our
a certain
faces,
map.
burn our ants.
Oh,
And
okay.
let's not forget about air. Where would we be without that? Stay tuned for the traffic report.
Oh, cultists aren't overlords?
What?
Doctor to psychiatry.
Oh,
please.
never mind. You can get Empire units without. Yeah, you can get Empire units without Empire units. It just requires certain combinations.
Ah.
Sorry, I thought cultists were an Empire unit for a second. Silly me. Like, to get a priestess, you need to sacrifice a cultist monk, or one of 4 things.
Training course completed.
Stop dying!
Anyway, I'll tell you the combinations if you ever switch to War for the Overworld.
I will this evening. But in a couple of hours, because I'm having fun with this.
Yeah.
Or whenever I get to, 3-star hospital here. I think that's my goal for this evening.
you won't believe what unit has the most alternate versions.
Which
The Chunder.
I can believe that.
Yeah, there are 7 different types of Chunders.
Yeah. I just love that they actually include that kind of stuff in the game. I mean,
And as a free patch.
oh no! Somebody left!
Yeah, you can eventually make bosses, but that requires you to have access to vampire units. There's no other way. Oh, never mind. You can also use... No, never mind. You still need...
Time for all the
bosses.
latest news around the county. Well, would you look at that? Seems nothing at all has happened today. Ah, well, you know what they say. No news is good news.
Doctor to surgery.
Do you think the babies eventually grow up?
Baby, I have no idea.
Oh, sorry. I said there were only 7 types of Chunders. I mean 8.
Yeah, there's a ton of them.
Yeah, because Chunder, there's also a boss Chunder.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Perhaps a little too many. Bum bum. Ba-dum. Boom, boom. Ba-dum, bum, ba-da-da, bum, ba-da-da, bum, bum.
Some are nice, some are just like enhancements of units.
Yeah. I've played the game a lot, so I am at least mostly familiar with a lot of those units you can get. What is with all of the... I don't want people skilled in marketing. Thank you. Jeez.
I will say though that going through the Empire units without an Empire unit of your own becomes a very interesting game. Right, for example, to get a wizard, you need a priestess and an inquisitor. But to get a priestess, you need a cultist and a cultist monk. And to get an inquisitor, blah 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 blah, and it keeps on going on that. It's just...
I'm doing
Oh, cultist.
Not required in research.
I'm doing
Sorry.
fairly well on this hospital, I will say. My cure
Oh,
rate
yeah.
keeps dropping randomly, but I mean, I am constantly adding more rooms, and it looks like, to me, it looks like I am actually succeeding
You're listening
on
to Radio
keeping queues down.
on 2 Point Radio.
Plus, I got tons of money, so it's really just a
We've had
matter
bit
of waiting
excitement in the
for.
studio today. A squirrel came in off the street and managed to break into our old record room. After we chased him out, we found he'd taken an album out of its sleeve. So here it is, the
And your
squirrel's
cure rate
favorite
would probably
record.
just go up if you just had more people trained and upgraded all the stuff. But that's basically it.
Well, I'm constantly upgrading and stuff. Hey, Celtic Wolf, haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you again. I'm the best guy. Sam, the best guy.
I apologize for the person with the delusions of grandeur. We're getting him treated. Don't worry.
But not in this hospital, because I want to live.
Unfortunately,
Toilets need routine servicing.
you get what our insurance will allow you to. And, well, our insurance only allows for this hospital. Do make sure that you, make plans for the, remainder of your life. Perhaps make arrangements already. Save your family and friends that.
Wait, no reward?
I haven't been getting unlocks for a while. I mean, I still get money, which isn't that useful. Kudosh is useful. I'm still getting that. But overall, it's just kind of like, eh?
Oh gosh, this next one's just gonna take forever.
But to answer your question, Celtic Wolf, I am joined by Neon Nivek.
Also known as Left.
I'll move this over here. So you can actually see the names. As well as the
Some point.
icons.
Yeah. At some point, maybe I should convert up.
He should still be in the chat. Yep, there he is.
I should probably switch over to my other name at some point and just stick with it, but yeah.
I am currently updating all of my thingamajiggers. There. Now you'll always see who's in here with me through that. Anyways, the development of your hospital continues to be the most significant thing to happen to Smoggly since that cloud momentarily parted and its people were first introduced to the sun. I'd imagine they're planning a primitive statue made of mud and twigs in your likeness. Continue tinkering with innards for more rewards or go elsewhere and expand your organization. Yours fragrantly, Tarquin Foxbridge.
I'm sure you'll get something for a third star.
I need a cure rate of 90%. I'm
Yeah,
never getting a
that's-
third star.
Yeah, that might be accurate. You'd have to, like, redesign this hospital.
No, I just have to... I'm just not going to have that. it won't happen.
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually. Maintenance announcement. Bins will become full.
I think you have enough GPs.
There was a queue, so I made a new one.
Dr. Tomega scan.
Kinda how I do this. When there's a queue, means I need another one. Kinda how it works. When there's a queue, it just means I need a new one.
Training course complete. Class dismissed.
And fill what I can in here with posters. Which apparently can only fit behind the toilet cubicles. So...
Because that's where I put my art.
I mean, in my house, we have this painting that a former roommate, like just a tiny little fox thing, that a former roommate... Really, Ajax? Really? A former roommate left this painting in there when they moved out, and we just kind of have kept it in there since.
They said he was too old. They said he looked
Research is
ridiculous.
complete. Great news! We've developed a new improved leg. I'll wait for the commercial.
A hero must put on his spandex. This summer, Roderick Cushion returns as Perilous Spandex. In
Because of that!
Perilous Spandex 5, A Stretch Too Far.
My response. Nope, no moving. You are getting hit by the bomb.
2-point radio.
All of the bombs. As well as some collateral damage, but we'll, you know, that's okay. There. Bombs. Great news. We've developed new and improved leg clamps. Really technical, I know, but the simulation results were very promising. Promote. Sure. Stamina training. Assistant. Senior janitor. Assistant. Janitor. And I guess that's all I can fit in there. Start training.
Oh wait, sorry, I forgot the video's on delay.
Only slightly.
Wow, you're destroying that staff challenge.
Yeah, I probably had quite a few mega scanners complete right then. I'm gonna upgrade that. That's fully upgraded. That can be upgraded.
As you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
There we go. That's good enough for now. And done. Alright. Let's get some ward management. Well, never mind.
Sam, you've been hugged.
Aw, thank you, Ajax. It is somewhat better. Student doctor, yeah, you are supposed to be learning general practice. Done. I don't want to train any of those in general practice, so there we go.
Doctor to head office.
Oh, you forgot benches for your new GPs.
Thank you. I did forget that.
Oh, well, one of the GPs.
Well, I also forgot a bookcase for entertainment. And I'll stick a magazine rack, why not? Sunflower. Yeah!
Class dismissed.
I don't care which way those face anymore.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Promote. Okay. I have so much money. Fortunately, a lot of this stuff just takes time. Let's go with general practice 3. Start training.
Fracture ward. Calling nurse. Patients should seem less sick and more cured during the health inspector's visit.
Oh, you got 90% cure rate.
Alright, Ajax. Have a good dinner.
Bye, Jay.
Can patients please use the toilets provided?
I'm gonna have to make a new one.
A new what?
Nurse needed in chromotherapy.
A new surgery.
Might need to buy a new place.
I already have another empty ward. I think it's my last one available, actually.
You might need to make marketing so you can get more surgery patients.
I think I'm doing fine on surgery.
Please leave toilets
Patients.
as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
Sure. Well, no. Let's see. X-ray boards. Move this out to here. Now stick it over here. For now.
Bongal Meditech is in the news today after claiming they've found a cure for acne. They say all it requires is replacing 99% of one's blood with newt blood. The company hopes to start trialing the procedure early next year.
You know what? I would be okay with that. Freaking acne is annoying. I unfortunately do suffer from it. There. New surgery office. Wing. Room. Whatever you want to call these frickin' things.
Surgery calling doctor.
I have plenty of kudos, so I'm just throwing stuff around now.
Besides, luxury snack machines increase happiness, which is a really nice bonus. Because there's very few things that can increase happiness.
Yeah.
Peer review imminent.
Unfortunately.
And this time you'll actually deserve some of these awards.
Hey, I always deserve all of them.
Nurse to the ward, please.
I don't like, I guess I can grab this one. Otherwise, the rest of you I'm rejecting.
Doctor wanted in research.
More assistants are always useful. Guess I'll grab some empty ones. Huh. Diagnostics. That is a good one for the radiology people.
Plus, high-trained doctors are just better in general.
Why not? And you do the training. Bum, ba, dum. Assistant. Another assistant and a janitor. Assistant, and it's full. Start training. I have over $1 million! Oh, hey. Perfect. A surgery doctor.
Maintenance needed in Megascan.
Oh, perfect. A blank nurse. You can give treatment.
Yes, exactly.
Doctor to Megascan. Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
Yeah, one of the reasons why a high GP training is great is that GP actually supplies a low level of diagnostics.
Completed.
I just realized that I've been talking to a muted mic. Sorry, everybody.
They had to live with the ultimate punishment. Hearing nothing but me!
You know, we have an old saying in the radio game. Always pretend to like the music. I think that's good advice for us all, and I can tell you with all sincerity that this next
Anir
track
wins
is an
because
absolute corker.
Anir learned that using a sand blaster works against paint chips. No, Sandblaster's an actual tool.
Yes, Anir is Weathercat now. Congratulations, you've been promoted. Kind of. Okay, not really. It's more of a demotion. I need more nurses.
A lot of them are in training right now.
I still need more nurses. No, stamina training instead. Let's see. There's an assistant. And trained by another assistant.
Maintenance needed in staff room.
Maybe you should start training some of your janitors in maintenance.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
I really wish I could move these doors. These doors are in the most horrible spots. And just like that, a new fracture ward, which is gonna need staffed. And I have no nurses to staff it with. Stupid marketing rooms.
Nurse required in fracture ward.
Radiator.
Words to live by from Biffo Spender in today's inspirational quotes. A good platitude is worth 1,000 latitudes. Not so great advice for navigators, though.
There, good enough for me. Recruitment!
I think you want. I guess if you want more nurses.
Yeah, I do. I guess this isn't central enough of a location for this.
Class dismissed.
That better for you guys? Not really. Okay, let's just sell this one and replace it with a large one. That's better. Staff training required. Okay, you are a student nurse. Let's get you going in ward management. You as well. Not you. You're good with going with full treatment. Actually, that one will be full treatment. No, just those three. Start training. No, I am terrible, Doctor. I will fully and readily admit that.
Attention. Urinating anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
Especially in the bathrooms.
We're looking at you, Zim.
Why are you looking at me?
I didn't say that. The nurse did. I mean, the announcer lady did.
Okay.
Please use the toilets provided.
They really are not just not going to use those, are they? Where are we having problems? It's gotta be somewhere.
Bubbles are asked to donate.
What?
Wasn't me, it was the other lady.
There's been an outbreak of surgery-related illnesses after a promotion by Cheesy Gubbins led to a number of people accidentally consuming cheese-colored ball bearings. There's a group looking for treatment now.
They have gurning loins, aka burning loins.
Janitor to
Okay.
repair master.
I already have other surgical patients here. Oh no! New illness, gurning loins discovered. A quite unfortunate condition that has to be seen to be believed, but also cannot be unseen. Just don't look at it. Trust me. Okay, now I have to look at it. Where are they?
Stop looking at their gurning loins.
Janitor needed to repair extractor pan.
Attention! The head doctor will be personally inspecting your gurning loins.
Oh, there's nothing special about them.
You can't look right at the gurning loins.
Lame!
Except they are all in shorts for some reason.
The ghost
So
has
there,
been
people with
sighted
gurning
in the
loins have to wear shorts.
Yay! I cured 4 out of 6 patients. What do you mean it needs... What are you on about?
Wait, it can't be repaired to rank 3?
It's being upgraded now. But they're yelling at me saying that it's, you know, in need of an upgrade and stuff, and it doesn't. Let's do research 2 with Dr. Nora Diamond. And this one is also empty, so another nurse. Trained for ward management 4. And she'll be the only one in the hospital, apparently. Oh well. Does anybody else see the doctor with a tray stuck to his hand? I'm concerned. I am concerned on a large number of levels. And there's another doctor.
Attention, please stop putting super glue on the cafeteria trays.
Group of patients now arriving.
I am very concerned.
Doctor to head office.
I hope not.
Crime is on the rise.
Trade pains.
You may not even
Trade
be safe in your
paint.
own home.
Sticky fingers. There we go.
Yeah, that's a
why
better
you
name
need
for it.
Jumbo Security Systems. We'll fill your house with cameras, watch your every move,
Hey, buddy.
and even recommend what products to buy based on your behavior.
This is great.
Jumbo. We spy because we care.
You
More to
take a break.
more often. This is 2 Point Radio.
You also take a break. And you. And you, why not? Everybody gets a break. Kind of.
I think you can set up for them to go take a break early.
I don't know how, but
Click on the eye.
the only reason I'm doing... Wait, what eye?
The eye.
What eye?
It was in that last screen. It was beside the dollar.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for it to show.
And then I just tell them to take a break. That's exactly what I was doing.
Yeah, that wasn't what I meant. There's a screen somewhere where you can say exactly how long doctors should be working before going on a break.
No, you return to work. Oh wait, did I succeed on that? Okay, then I don't need to keep doing that. Perfect! Frickin' patience and breaking. The words break way too often. Sure, I'll upgrade that. Why not? I got plenty of money now. I need another nurse. You've got ward management. Perfect. You're good everywhere, so you work in there.
Doctor required at GP's office.
Start a surgery marketing campaign or a surgery injury marketing campaign.
Right now, I've got a lot of queues for my surgery, so I don't think I need to.
You got Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. This is Harrison Wolf, and you're listening to
Plus,
2
I already
Point
have another
Radio.
marketing campaign going.
But you already knew that. Let's start the show with this uplifting little number.
Doctor to psychiatry, please.
Alright, now that's completed.
Start training your doctors into, janitors in maintenance.
Maintenance required in marketing.
Do what?
Try to start training janitors in maintenance. It makes them fix things faster.
Eh. Honestly, I don't think I need that much. I kind of just start at the top and go down the list for who gets training. Let's do some surgery 3. I'm not going to succeed on this challenge, so might as well get some training going. That's a good question. Have you actually played this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know he's been watching me a lot as well.
From the shadows. And, you know, in public, so. but the shadowy sections of the public.
Uh-huh.
Dr. Japan's lab, please.
I could, but I try to lay off Raw. Because otherwise I'd basically be playing the game except through his fingers.
Also, I usually go by Zim,
Microwaves.
for the
Sorry,
record.
I mean,
Microwave.
sorry, I
Just
mean,
think
I
about
tell
this for a moment.
Zimmity Doodah.
Would you heat up your
Zippity-doo-dah.
porridge in a nuclear
I would do it.
reactor? Of course not. But that's what you're doing every morning. Sticking your breakfast in a radioactive waste machine.
That's his name, Zimmity
Smart
Doodah.
people.
Janitor to repair turbo plunger. Rival executive now approaching the hospital. Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
And I will throw in a bookcase.
What's making the poop over there?
What?
Well, something's ugly over there.
I'll check in a moment, I guess. I could throw in a gift shop here.
Nurse needed.
Attractiveness?
Import.
Where?
Oh. Look a little browner than usual.
Training course complete. Class dismissed.
I mean, there's a trash bin here. That's not
Ah, okay.
much of a... There, I'll throw in a sunflower here.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
I do need another janitor. Sure. That one works. Treatment 2. Yes, please. That one
Oh,
is
yeah.
done, so... Ward management 4, sure. And I have a nurse already trained in it.
Listen up, people. We're in danger of being overrun by corporate interests. There'll be a protest outside of Jumbo headquarters in Krakenbush. You'll find me picketing there, so come and join us. In the meantime, our sponsor, Jumbo Nuts, would like to remind you just how tasty their product is.
Nurse needed in surgery.
These servers, so warm. Let's stick it here. kind
I'll
of
just put
just...
some AC over there.
I'm actually just going to spread out the servers. It's probably the best option. Plus, it gives the whole room some more heating. Like so.
That's how you should cool the hospital. Just put servers everywhere.
Heat it, you mean?
Yes.
Nurse wanted in fluid analysis.
Server rooms are really loud. I actually saw the EVE Online server rooms.
In person, or...
Would an assistant please go to marketing?
There. New assistant. Can I buy this plot? Yeah, I've got all the wards that I can. Or wings.
Now you just need all the 50 patients of surgery.
There! More heating. Using servers. Oh yeah, I've got a new thing that could be upgraded. No, go away.
Nurse required
I've done that in my room before. When it's really cold out, I just turn my PS3 on.
Really? That, good sir, is redonkulous.
You got Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. In case you've forgotten,
Let's
you're
copy
listening
this.
to Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. Don't worry though, I'm not a real wolf. Wolves can't DJ or hold down any other kind of steady job, really. That should have been your first clue.
yearly review.
Is he talking like he's like a literal wolf?
No, he literally just said he's not an actual wolf.
Oh,
Because they can't hold jobs.
I think he's trying to trick you.
I think not. I think you're the one trying to trick me. Dun, dun, dun! Eh, that's good enough.
Janitors and maintenance. Nah, or GPs. Don't tell me you want everything but no death.
I plead the fifth on the basis of self-incrimination. Oh, if only I could just get rid of this door. I don't care if they have to go around. Where are all my nurses?
Check your break room. Wherever the heck that is.
I don't even know.
What are the chances you don't have one?
I have a break room. It's right here. Alright, I'll grab a couple more untrained ones. And reject the rest.
Kind of funny how, in the end, it's usually the untrained ones you end up valuing the most.
Not really. Honestly, I kind of dislike the untrained ones.
I like them because, yeah, usually the best ones are usually the ones who specialize.
Yay! 500 research points. Oh. I guess him visiting just gives me the generate kudosh stuff. Well, okay then. Well, my profits are through the roof. So this hospital is pretty much done. Just gotta wait for this patients to be cured in surgery.
Patients are reminded
Nope,
not to
believe
have
me.
dark thoughts.
Hopefully they actually give you a reward for getting 3 stars.
Would be really nice, considering I haven't gotten a reward for any of these other things. Qs are still a little high for surgery, but I'll accept this challenge anyways.
As well, the rep hit is worth nothing.
Yay! There, I'll do maintenance too now. Even though I only had one person ready to learn it.
Yeah, in Theme Hospital, rep hits were a lot more vicious.
All these freaking empty doctors. I mean, yes, I like the idea of being able to train up to however I want,
Attention.
but it also means that I have to train them to be any good.
Yeah, and that's your one weakness.
It's not a weakness. I've actually gotten a ton better with it. There. It's just still an annoyance.
Please leave toilets as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
Just need 7 more patients.
Try Moose Juice. The healthiest drink on the market. Only the finest organic mousses.
I've got them all. I've got the
Make it
patients in the
our
hospital.
juicy.
It's just getting them treated.
Moose juice.
Moose juice.
Moreover,
I don't
this
even
is
want to know
Jubilant
what that
Radio.
is.
Training
Oh, it's quite simple.
completed.
You see,
You know
it's
from moose.
moose that does juice.
Oh,
You
it's
take the
juice
moose
moose?
and you take the moose and you grind it down into juice.
Ah, you pulp the moose.
Yep.
Do you prefer pulp free or extra pulp moose juice?
I prefer pulp free. I love the music. I really do. It's very catchy and mellow.
Five more patients.
Meanwhile, I am still working to promote everybody. Start a new course.
Maintenance 3.
Huh?
Maintenance 3.
I don't have anybody that needs that. I'd rather go for doctors and stuff that are more useful.
GP 2.
That's what I'm doing now. Bum bum ba ba bum bum.
Question is, can you do the heart of the cards?
My biggest problem
Dr.
with
Matthew, needed in research.
my biggest problem with the empty ones is figuring out what I actually need. Three more. And then I have killed 50 patients in surgery.
Then you have to luck out and get a 90% cure rate for 1 second.
Not even 1 second. Alright, level 4 diagnosis coming up. Rooms. Nope. That one.
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
Problem with building a new room is the fact that once I build it, everybody's gonna want it. Even though
Well,
I
you
have
just-
other options available.
You just delete it.
I don't want to go through the tassel. And yes, I'm aware there's literally just a button that you can press.
Doctor to make a scan, please.
I don't care. It's a hassle.
Tried out
They
a new
made me
hobby over
build
the
it,
weekend.
and so help me,
Flashing
I'll
red.
use it!
Didn't work out so well. I ruined the cake.
Basically.
I don't think my car will ever be the same.
Coffee maker. Yeah, I'll keep adding the sweet dispenser and chair. Where's the chair weren't at the bottom of the list?
Maintenance announcement. Bins will
Upgrade
become
that.
full.
Train now. I'll give you emotional intelligence. assistant. Another assistant. And a third assistant. Or fourth, rather. I think I've got one with... Yes, this one. And I'll train you in diagnostics. You would be good to learn that. You as well. And you. And you. I got room for one more, so you. Start training. Keep giving me surgery emergencies. Oh, I already have one in process. Oh no, and none of the ones in progress have been cured. I've got another surgical emergency just sitting here, waiting to go. New illness, heart throb discovered. Painfully attractive. Often leads to heartache. Requires surgery to make the sufferer as repulsive as possible. Jeez.
Whoa, we suddenly got a big burst of people.
You've had a big burst of people.
See, it's clearly because I'm here.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Alright. Well, got the cure 50 patients. Now I just need a cure rate of 90%.
Yep, which means we need one more person cured.
And there we are.
No, that was diagnosed.
That was cured. Smogley,
Oh.
as we knew, is a dire place, in dire need of a feature to alert the cartographers to its existence. Your excellent hospital may well be that feature. People would come from miles around to see it. If anyone could see through that opaque guff Smogley has in place of air. Yours fragrantly, Tarquin Foxbridge, Health Minister.
So,
Well.
your hospital is the only reason to go to this town?
Basically. Alright, I'm done with that hospital.
I think everyone's done with that hospital.
I still got quite a few hospitals left to come. I think there might be one here. You got this one, that one. There's one that's already revealed. Got this one over here. But
Plus
for
the
now...
one on the moon.
What?
I'm assuming there's going to be one in space.
Oh, joy. Well, next time we will go to Meltdowns.
In space!
No.
Oh.
Oh, wait. I've got career rewards. Kodash. More Kodash. Hey, 2-point bounty. Earn 10,000 Kudosh. Get an organization value of $20 million. Cool. Train 50 assistants. Train 50 janitors. Upgrade 100 machines. I have to cure 1,000 patients with chest infection. It's the only one that's a disease-specific thing.
I think that's the clown.
Yeah, it is the clown. I'm just confused why it's the only one that requires... It's the only... Anyways.
I bet you once you do it, it goes to another disease.
Probably. For now, though, everyone, I am going to switch over to War for the Overworld. I do hope you all join me for that one. It's going to be fun, because it always is. I mean, it's literally being evil. And I am quite good at that. Thank you to all my patrons, donators, and subscribers. You guys are incredible and make sure that I can keep bringing you this content. As I said, I will be back in just a few minutes with War for the Overworld, so do stick around and come join me for that. Remember to hit that follow button, subscribe to the channel if you can, and also consider... I just lost my train of thought. Just stick around. If you're watching this on YouTube, come join us live on Twitch. And I bid you all adieu.
See you soon.
I apologize for that.